Hey guys, so I did a little bit of off-camera mining. Yeah, kind of terraformed a very, very large amount of these mountains. I didn't really record it all because it's well, very tedious, to be honest. But I did have a thought that, well, I haven't actually showed you how I do this. And I don't know, maybe some of you are curious, so I'm gonna do it now. So let's do this mountain. So basically, first of all, what I do is I take the painter, make sure it doesn't mask the surface, and I just kind of make it big and just painted everything like with stone. And then really I just grab the extrude tool and I just extrude some areas, and I try to make sure that they're all like 2 blocks away from each other. Like everything is at least 2 blocks high. Is it 1 block high? 2 blocks high. All the layers gotta be 2 blocks high away from each other. And honestly, that's basically it. And it just takes a little while of doing that. Alright, and the reason I told you to not mask surface is actually because of this. You see there's a bit of dirt here. Because I extruded and then the dirt, yeah, it's gotta paint like all the way deep into the layers instead of just the very surface blocks. And as for the painting process of it, I just grab a noise painter and I have some presets here. So with the noise painter, I just have, what is it? Gray terracotta, spruce wood, mud, and muddy mangrove roots. On scale 8 with this noise pattern. I don't know, it's just the standard noise pattern, the default one. And then we kind of just, I think we're just gonna paint everything, like all of this. And there you go. Then I have another preset with mossy cobblestone and green terracotta powder, all on 50% for some reason. And I don't know if there's like an easy way to do this, because I kind of want to just like paint the very surface of this. So I don't know if I can just do this. It might have to be a bit more tedious than this. This is like an experiment. Yeah, I'll have to go between all of this and just paint it all then. All right, understood. But yeah, that's what I do. Just go all around it and paint all the surfaces. And that's really it. It's nothing complicated, but I just thought I might as well tell y'all before I, you know, move on to another thing. Yeah, but before I do this, however, I do need to like actually, you know, finish off terraforming all of this, because the mountain's almost done, but there's still a lot over here to do. Oh my god, it is finally done! I finally transformed this entire land. I've terraformed it all into what I want. Well, now only one part left, really, and that is to color everything, paint everything over, make it all like, this. Like this. Okay, maybe not like that, like this, more like. Yeah. Alright, well, it took me like 3 days to, you know, terraform everything. Now it's gonna take me another 3 days to color everything. Yippee! Well, at least the first part of the coloring will be quite easy. You just, you know, color everything with rocks and just, you know, forget about it. Is the second part that will be difficult, which is covering everything with moss. Alright, well that's one mountain done. Turns out that it's much better to first cover everything in moss and then just slowly, wall by wall, do this basically. Maybe not slowly, I am doing it quite quickly actually. Yeah, but it is tedious, my god, I should have started with an easier landscaping job from the start. Because my goodness, I built a farm and then it's just this for the past like week. Yikes dog, but we're almost done. And I will move on to the next area. Well, not really. I still would like to, you know, build all the houses and whatnot. And yet I still see little mistakes here and there where there's just not colored in stuff. But whatever, sort of. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this entire freaking landscape is all colored in. Mostly the mountains that take forever. Even over here is all done. And yeah, we can finally go actually build Pelican Town. Well, I don't really have much of a plan for this. This is a really weird spot to also put the Pelican Town because it's just not flat. Alright, looking at this, where would the town square be? Like, it would kind of have to be in the middle, like right here, right? I think so. This is town square. Okay. It's literally a square. So yeah, how about this then? On the higher plane, I'll build Pierre's shop, and then on the lower plane, I'll build the doctor's house. Right, so Pierre's shop, right? I mean, this is quite a simple little thing. Really just a square, a rectangle perhaps, maybe even, with a nice triangular roof. Right, so Pierre's shop, right? I mean, this is quite a simple little thing. Really just a square, a rectangle perhaps, maybe even. I guess the only concern is, how do I make this big enough to fit everything that I need to fit into it? Let's see, you walk in here. Is this enough space for groceries? I think so. And then like over here, we'll have stairs, and up on the second floor, we'll have all the other things. What are they called? I don't know. I guess the question is, what kind of building style do we want? Do we want just like a flat wall like this? We want the frame and then the wall? Or do we want to put the wall into the frame? Because that really changes the whole feel of the whole area. Because in my thoughts, like, the frame is supposed to be, you know, a frame. It's supposed to kind of stick out a little bit. It kind of just makes sense if I do it like this. And then do the same here. Just add, like, you know, a door onto this and everything. And, like, yeah. I think that should be quite alright. And we'll have, like, a window here or whatever. Right. This is the planning phase, you know? We just gotta put all the buildings in their respective places, right? So, yeah, I'd say let's just have an extension for the whole Yoba statue thing right here. Because the building in the game also does have a bit of, like, a slant to the roof. That sort of goes here. I kind of want that. Yeah, I think then I'll have the yoga thing over here, and then I'll have the bedrooms upstairs, or the other way around, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's go put all the other buildings in. Well, this would be the perfect place for the saloon, like right here on this little hill. Yes, very nice, very nice. I do wonder if I should like take some more creative liberties and change their shape a bit more than how they are in the game, because they're all just rectangles in the game. There's gonna be a lot of extra space here. Maybe I'll take some inspiration from like modded stuff, or I'll just add some of my own stuff in here as well. Like there's little areas like this. Like what do I even put here? It would have to be quite a small house, that's for sure. What about down here? I feel like I gotta put something down here. Now there's another question. What do I do with Robin's house? I could put her house up here, technically. Partway up the mountain, all the way up the mountain, or I can move it all the way to Pelican Town. So many questions. None will be answered for now, until they will be later. Okay, I'm thinking the mayor's house. I kind of want it to be here, weirdly enough. I feel like it's a good spot. It's kind of like overlooking everything. I mean, I could do it on the mountain, and then it's very much overlooking everything, which would kind of make sense, but I'm fine with it just being over here in the corner. Damn, Lewis, your house is basically done. Alright, his house has a little bit of an extra thing out here. Maybe I chose a weird block to build the frame out of, honestly. Though, does it even matter, to be honest? Whatever. Alright, let's have Jody's house right here in this little valley. The valley and within the valley. Right, Jody's house. It will be made out of a prismarine. It's gonna be like a really big house. Is it? Yeah, kind of. Big house for a big family. Man, this house looks a bit small now. Like too short. Is that better? Maybe we'll just keep it like that. It's probably fine. Now, what am I gonna do with the roads? God knows, honestly. That's gonna be a whole another issue for future me to resolve. You know what? Screw it. Let's make the saloon orange. Is that a bit strange? Maybe. Am I gonna do it anyway? Absolutely. Bam, saloon. So let's see, where am I gonna plan to do the road? Obviously it goes here. And then it goes all the way through here to Jody's house. Then there will be a staircase here that'll go up here and to the mayor's house. I mean, there'll have to be like a staircase like here, I guess. So like I'm thinking we put the Haley's and Emily's house just like right here. Right, just squeeze it right in. Unless we want it here in the corner. Or I put the blacksmith here in the corner. It would sort of work actually. And I can make him like a small little cave over here. Actually, that sounds kind of nice. Alright, there we go. Haley's house. Or Haley and Emily's. They should be sharing it. Wow, this is gonna be a small house. Wow. Well, I don't know if I can fit everything I need to fit in there. Okay, we can have a second floor maybe. Although, if I look at the game, there's a bit of an extra thing here. Kind of like that. There's like a small like extra side section to this house. Let's see if we can just replicate that. Man, this cow really wants to be part of this build. It's just all over the place. It's all up in it. Crazy cow. You crazy, bro. Alright, let us stack up this little thing. Alright, there you go. It's the entire town, or at least a framework of the entire town. You can kind of get the idea of how everything is going to look like. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna decorate it so much that it's gonna change completely once it's all done. But with that all out of the way, just gotta start decorating, really. I think I'll leave the community center for later, and Marnie's farm as well will be like somewhere here, and also for later. Robin's house, I'm still unsure about. I'll probably just put it somewhere up here.